Welcome to 2020. Hopefully, you guys. This is Erik Longard. Hopefully, you guys have set some goals, and here at MSC Environmental, I mean, we're always wanting to grow, not only professionally, personally. We want to start the new year off right. I think I thought about it to myself. I'm like, you know what? Reflecting on my own personal experiences in 2019 and getting to 2020, I wanted to see how I measured up on the goals that I set in 2019, whether it was like health and wellness, professionally, personally, and you know what? It's time for you guys to reflect too, exactly what it's about. So hopefully you're on the bandwagon in 2019 at the end of the year. You set your goals, because if not, in 2020, hey, so maybe you're 5 or 10 days in or 15 days in, you need to set those goals to make sure that you get where you want to go. So, I mean, I think about it, MSC Environmental, we're all about safe environments. We want to make sure your environment is safe, whether you're dealing with environmental hazards, dealing with silica, mold, asbestos, lead, sewage. Our job is to make sure your environments are clean, healthy environments in any space you're at, whether it's a residential home, commercial building or not. And so to kind of wrap this up, you're reflecting on your 2019 goals. Maybe you've set some goals to drop weight, eat healthier, kind of read more, dental floss your teeth. I don't know what it is, you've done. And but it's important that you actually have some type of goal in order to move ahead of life, because moving ahead is really what the name of the game is. I try to teach this to my employees as well as my kids, and learning just from other friends and family that 2020 is going to bring a lot of joy in our life. So let's ask a couple questions. Where are you now? Are you where you want to be? That's a really important question. Have you gotten where you wanted to be in 2019? So as you evaluate, hey, did I, climb a mountain? Did I hike? Did I sit on the couch all day? Did I, read a book? Did I listen to a podcast? What did I do? So you want to measure yourself and evaluate that, and then be like, okay, well, I got where I wanted to go, or I didn't get where I wanted to go. And in 2020, I want to reevaluate that goal, and I want to set new goals, whether it's, professionally, you want to be, a better employee, a better business owner, whether you want to become a better at doing video presentations or podcasting, or you just want to, smile at more people at Starbucks. I'm not sure what you want to do, and then the other thing is that writing them down. Writing them down is a really big part of it, or just putting them on your phone. So when you're standing in line, you kind of stroll through, or in your car, you've written down the goals that you want, and kind of read them out loud and tell yourself, remind them on an ongoing basis. Because a lot of times people set goals and then they set them maybe 5 or 10 to 15 days in. Maybe they're in January 31st, over the new year. And then they're like, they fizzled out. It's done. Now they're in the row of February, March, April, May, and then the goals are non-existent. You're like blowing the dust off of them now, and you're not really sure if you've even hit them, or if you even care about them anymore. So knowing where you want to go, knowing where you've been, and then setting them in the future and writing down is huge. So how are you going to get there? Well, it all requires action. Action is really key. So anytime you want to do something, you have to think about it, then you have to act on it. You can think and think and think, but if you don't act, then you're screwed, okay? So, and that's the reality of life. So forming those small disciplines, those daily habits, whether it's making your bed. I'm not sure if you guys have a lot of daily habits, positive habits. Getting out of bed is a good thing, dental flossing your teeth, making your bed, little small things to kind of show you have discipline, shopping for consumables, whatever it is that you build those daily habits. And then when you're taking those habits and you're working on other parts of your life and putting those new actionable goals into one other segment of your life, sometimes it shines a whole brand new light. So, and I look at my own life, I'm like, okay, I want to be healthier. I want to be stronger, especially as I get older. I want to have stronger relationships with my family and friends. I want to live free and have fun, travel, or maybe I just want to watch TV all day. I mean, it depends really what it is. Sometimes I do want to watch Netflix, And professionally, I want to grow my company, and I want my employees to have more, and I want the people around me to like me. And some people may not want to be liked, but I do. And then at the end of the day, you want to look through, measure those actionable goals that you've done. So that's quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, just like measuring last year. So as we jump into 2020, hopefully you've written some goals down. And if you're not sure what to do and how to write them down, maybe you should Google how to set goals for 2020. And that's probably a good little benefit to you. I'll probably have this on my podcast where you can kind of, I don't know if I'm going to have an ebook. No, I don't think so. Just type in how to set goals in 2020, and you'll probably have some blogger that's already done it out there. So in wrapping that up, set some goals, jump on the bandwagon, move forward, and be happy with your life in 2020. Thanks for joining our podcast, and we'll see you next time.